Hello, welcome to EarthRhey Healing, or welcome back. We are doing the chakra series here, and we're on the last one, which is the crown chakra, getting messages from the crown chakra. And of course, the crown chakra is higher consciousness. It's divine connection, your connection with the divine. It's spiritual awakening, oneness, universal energy. And we got these three here. We have some apophyllite here. I think crystals may come up a little bit with this session. There's very light energy with this session. Doesn't surprise me because we're at the top, the top of the head, the lighter energy. Not that the bottom is darker, it's just heavier. So we're in like a lighter energy. This one here says, I release through the crown chakra, surrendering gracefully into expansive spiritual freedom, ready to embrace new grace. So there's like an exhale with this. Releasing. Feels like moving into the new. Something about a new chapter. Yeah, a new grace, a new you, I'm hearing. We have here the diamond chakra. Wheel of fate. Signals time to realign and contemplate. Balance attained. Blessed outcomes ordained. The crown chakra I always see as being, or did I say the crown or the diamond? Because they're to me, I see them as like the same thing. The diamond I see sort of like within the crown. So I see the crown and the root as being partway in the body and partway out of the body. And then the diamond I see within the crown. Sometimes like at the very top of the head, and sometimes at the very top of the crown energy center. So it's like it's very closely connected with the crown. And then just beyond that is the soul star. Like they're all very, very connected. Sometimes with people, I see them just as one. They're all one transmission center. Somebody needed to hear that. I don't know why. This one here says, I surrender wholly and completely into profound renewal and multidimensional healing, trusting in the magnificent grace that guides my soul. Yeah, there's a change here. I mean, it's a profound change, profound renewal. Starting over, starting again, starting period, just starting. Yeah, so they're having me share what I saw when I tuned into this before I started recording. And I was getting a few messages. One was the sun. I felt the sun energy, sun beings, and like activating and integrating with the sun codes. And everything in between activation and integration, like everything in between there. Just communication with the sun and the sun beings. This is very much a high frequency energy. And I do feel someone listening is really connected with spirit right now. Like you may not always have been connected with spirit, but you've been getting a lot of signs or a lot of signals or hearing things, knowing things. Yeah, there's a strength in that. You've been strengthening it, strengthening the muscle that is the crown. Yeah. And one of the other things that I was tuning into, because I actually saw out the window here a flicker bird, a northern flicker. And I thought it was interesting because it was solo and it actually saw me through the window. And so I decided to look it up, and it fit perfectly, because it has to do with, well, I'm going to read it the way that I saw it here. It says the northern flicker symbolizes renewal, balance between earthly and spiritual realms. Because what I was getting when I was tuning in was a root chakra connection with the crown. So, like, the further you want to go spiritually, the further you need to go into the earth. So the more you want to open the crown or your connection with the divine, the further you have to root. So the more you want to go outward, the more you have to go inward. The more you want to go this way, the more you need to go this way. It's law. It's energetic law. So the flicker represents like the equilibrium, balance of the spiritual and the earthly realms. Now, what else it said here was balance between earthly and spiritual realms, and the need for new rhythms of growth, often appearing as a sign of forthcoming positive changes and healing. And that's what we were saying here about changes. It feels like starting over, starting from the beginning, or starting, period. It says, as a messenger, it represents tenacity and improved intuition, encouraging grounding while exploring deeper, unconventional perceptions. Yeah, encouraging grounding. There is an encouragement of grounding here. Because like I said, the more you open, the more you have to anchor. And I feel like someone listening, like the collective of you that are listening, you have done this. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm hearing you've sat in the seat of the diamond. I have these diamonds here. Obviously, it's not real diamond, but these are glass, but I love them. I love how they reflect light. They talk. I mean, can you see them, feel them talking? Facets. I'm hearing multifaceted you. Multifaceted you. Dear one, tune into your multifaceted self. Dear one. I'm hearing the God Center. They're asking me to explain. I guess I've never explained like why I started using this selenite. Selenite connects to the crown. I use the selenite. I use each of these in a different way. When I spin like that, it's not tuning in. It's not helping me tune in. It's helping to clear the way so I can get the next message, sort of. So it's like if you've ever had sushi and you get that ginger and you eat the sushi and then you have ginger and then you have like a different kind of sushi, it like clears your palate. That's what this is doing for me. It's like clearing the way. And it's like there's no time in between them. It's just clearing the way for the next one. Not sure why they're having me explain. Someone needs to hear that. And then this one is like a director. It focuses, it helps me focus. And then this one is a cleanser, which I don't always use on screen, but it is here. Selenite. Someone connects with selenite or needs to connect with selenite. They're taking me back to the multifaceted you and the changing. They're showing me the crystals, the different crystals that I have here. Yeah, crystals may have something to do with you tuning into your crown, or even you turning into any energy center. They're bringing up the root again. Connecting, opening with anchoring. Opening with anchoring. I actually have a red tiger's eye right here too. This is root energy, grounding energy. There's very much a balance here. So there is someone that I'm speaking to right now that is airy. So maybe you meditate without grounding first. You just jump right in. Maybe you have really beautiful experiences. But there is a message here in balance. Okay, we're going to... So as I'm going to get a card here, I see this deck is actually... Usually my decks, I face them down. This one was face up, and I'm seeing these grizzly bear. It says, I completely surrender to my path. I'm seeing the 46, which is a 10, which is a 1, which is that starting anew, starting, the starting point. Bear. The bear represents protection. You know, that mama bear. I'm not getting too much of that. I'm getting more like strength, guidance, and then, yes, this surrender. It's like this really big energy that is collapsing, just surrendering in order to rise. That's how that feels. We're going to leave that one. See what else we got here. I follow the cycles of my body. Yeah, there's a lot here about staying grounded. Like I said before, the further out you want to go, the further in you need to go. And there's something about knowing your body here. I'm seeing moon cycles here. Surrendering to the body. Surrendering to the body opens to spirit is how I'm hearing that. And again, I don't know if you can see, it's 10, which is a 1 again. Starting over. I'm hearing again, starting, period, like just starting something. Feels like I could jump from realm to realm right now in this energy. Somebody jumps from realm to realm. And again, there's that message of grounding. Not saying you don't. It's just a reminder. Realm to realm. It's funny, because I'm getting the fairy realm, and I have fairy quartz right here. It's always here, but I don't have it in the shot ever, I don't think. But I'm getting like a fairy realm type of thing here. They're asking me to share the crystals. This is fluorite. We have fluorite. Because, yeah, there's somebody either, I mean, yeah, you wear crystals, you have them out, you connect with crystals. We have the diamond, the fairy quartz, amethyst, selenite, apophyllite, labradorite, more selenite. I have the red jasper here. We have crystal cards here too. So let's get into that. I'm going to talk there. Yeah, they're bringing up the diamond again. And they're talking about, they're saying, so obviously, like I said, this isn't a real diamond. This isn't a real diamond. It's glass. But they're bringing up like artwork, art stuff, painted things. Because I know some people don't like they don't like when the crystals are not authentic, they're not real. And I agree. If somebody's trying to sell you something that is, and they're saying it's diamond when it's not a diamond, or saying it's, turquoise when it's howlite, something like that, that's not right, But if you want to tune into something because of the color, because of the art of it, that is completely fine. It's beautiful. Do it. Tune into it. Crystals are important. Release. Tektite and ulexite. I never heard that. Do you see how there's a balance here between like the lighter stone and the dark stone? It's again that equilibrium between this side and this side. Up and down, right? Yeah, so I don't know why I turned that over. It looks like the apophyllite. They're bringing up the tektite for the crown, actually. And didn't this say, when they said, yeah, I release through the crown. I'll just read it again. I release through the crown, surrendering gracefully into expansive spiritual freedom. Yeah, ready to embrace the new grace. And I'm hearing again, the new you. Change. There's a change coming, but there's a release needed. And I'm hearing choices. You have to make a choice. You have to make a decision of some sort. Another one of these they want. Boundaries. Calcite, fairy stone. There's fairy energy here, yeah. Earth energy, elemental, elements, the elements, which is something you might not think of to open the crown, maybe, because people go straight to spirituality and high frequency. They're talking about the elements: earth, air, fire, water, also spirit, the 5 elements, they're saying. Connect them all. Make them all work together. Make them all. That is the crown, is making it all work together in order to connect with spirit, connect with the divine. I love that color, that seafoam green sort of. Yeah, they're bringing in the green now, the heart, the balance again. I did want to get one of these cards here too, because I feel like either someone has activated something, there's activation energy here, and this is an activation deck. So we'll see here. Angelic frequency. Angels are here. You are safe. Yeah, potent connection. So what they're saying is, like what I was feeling, the activation, they said that's what it's like when you are that connected to the angelic world. It is like a constant activation. It's that high frequency. So you are connected with an angelic frequency. We can't always hold that, they're saying, and that's where that grounding comes in. Because they're showing me like violet and red together. Violet and like a really deep, dark green color together. Balancing. And they're bringing up that flicker again. And as I'm looking here again about the flicker, it says, yeah, balance and grounding, healing and good luck, communication and creativity, fire and protection. That's interesting. Renewal and transition. Yeah. I like the the balance and grounding. It feels, that's what that feels like. Seeing that flicker was the balance and grounding. And there's a major message about grounding. Anchoring is how they're putting it. Really anchor yourself in order to go further. We have more crystal cards here. Rainbow Mionite. Yeah, chakra alignment, foundation, karma. This one says an exceptionally high vibrational crystal. Yeah, it's high vibration we're in right now. Rainbow Mionite allows you to face any challenging karmic patterns, and it pulls out the drudgery of the past that is ingrained in the energetic body. It heals emotional traumas on every level, rebuilding the foundation for a healthy support system from the inside out, connecting you to your spiritual team. This crystal can guide you in seeing multiple perspectives, offering many solutions, existing in ultimate alignment with all the chakras. Rainbow Mionite helps you to step into your authentic truth. I love that. Yeah, I love that. It's talking about alignment, energetic alignment. Also aligning with, I'm hearing like what you want to do, what you want to provide, what you want to share, aligning with your heart, and then aligning your heart with your head automatically aligns you with the divine, is how they're putting it. I feel like I do want to get one more of these. These crystal cards here. Channel. You are a channel. Someone's a channel, yeah. Black phantom quartz. And again, we have like the lighter with the darker. More balance. If you channel, if you want to channel, be sure you are. They're saying be sure of who you are connecting with. Be sure that that is what you want to do. Be sure of what it is that you want to do. Like, why do you want to connect with who you want to connect with? Why do you want to channel? They're bringing up again grounding. And it's not just grounding. Somebody grounds a different way. A different way. Like, it's not the normal, like, visualizing your energy as a tree and roots, and maybe outside doesn't necessarily ground you. There's something different about the way you ground. Maybe it's with your breath. Yeah, because they're showing me what I do sometimes. And it's breath work. It's breathing it into the lower energy centers and the lower body, into the legs, into the feet. So like if I just had an activation or I just had something that just ignited me, I bring that down with my breath into the lower energy centers, into my legs, into my feet, into the ground. But maybe you don't even do it that way. There's some other way. You can share it. Share it below. Let other people know. Because sometimes people don't know how to ground. That's what I've learned, like in personal sessions, is that, everybody does things differently. Everybody opens differently. Everybody grounds differently. Everybody connects different. It's different for everyone. It's personal. Do your own thing, I'm hearing, when it comes to spirit, when it comes to even cleansing your own energy. Do it your own way. Align your own way. You're really connected with this angelic frequency, this higher frequency. I'm feeling master healer energy. Not necessarily from you, from a master healer working with you. Yes, yeah. They just want, this is rebirth. Yeah, remember? Restart. We're starting over. We're starting over. We're starting period. They said birth also. Yeah, rebirth, birth, one, start, go, crossroads. Make a decision. That's what I said earlier. Make the decision. Make it happen, they're saying. Make it happen. Move from the center. Move. It almost doesn't, it feels like it doesn't matter which way you move. Just move. Make a move. Angels. Yeah, I can't tell you how much you're connected with the angels, the angelic energy. Selenite, angelite, selenite. They're bringing up apophyllite again. All right. We're going to bring codes through here. We have some unspoken codes here first. I'm hearing connecting with animals, which may be not typically the crown message. Connect with animals, connect with nature, trees. They're showing me like the nuts from trees, acorns, walnuts. Take a deep breath. These are, I'm hearing codes, codes to vibrate in order to connect. That's how they're putting this. Pa. Shiana aratukua. Retniana arojusukumana. Mana. Kaanreana akor ura na trahianta ko urnyana shukma shiana arataka andrutu shiana aratakum para nur aranyana rutnukumwa shukura nandriana ko ura na haranyana ratukura Shikiana arataka andratutu shukura nandraya takurataka Shikiana arataki aratna aratnia kata andratu anandrya nujukum uratashukuma tiana arataka andrutuku shiana ka andrakutu ushkiata andratuku udru grounding codes Urnyana atata urutuku urutiana urata atrutiana ka andrutishiana ka andrutuku rana orni aratna shikiana arataka orana aratniana shukurana shukurana Pora nandia kata andruduja gadandra. Kurat nandra. Nika na ndratu. Dru di. Bringing in the fairy energy there at the end again. Take another deep breath. That's all that I have for you guys today. I hope that was helpful for you. I love you so much, and I will see you next time.